I caught my wife cheating with my best friend. So I burned their worlds to ashes. This isn't just a story. It's a warning. A tale of love, betrayal, and cold, calculated revenge. They thought I'd fall apart when I found out. But I didn't break. I became something else. For 6 years, I believed I had it all. A beautiful wife, Emily. My best friend, Marcus, practically my brother. We'd all grown up together, from broke college kids to full-blown adults with careers, homes, dreams. Emily and I were talking about kids. Marcus and I were planning a joint business venture. They were both fixtures in my life, my past, my present, and what I thought was my future. And then, it started unraveling. It was little things. Emily's sudden need for space. Late-night calls she'd silence with shaky hands. Marcus flaking out on plans. Dodging eye contact. The gut feeling. It came on like a fever, burning, irrational, undeniable. But I needed proof. So I got smart. I bought a set of discrete motion-triggered security cameras. Installed them in the living room, kitchen, and hallway, hidden in vents, light fixtures. Then I told Emily I was heading out of town for a weekend work retreat. Even staged a couple photos of me at the event. In reality, I was parked in a motel, 15 minutes away, watching the live feed from my laptop. Day 1, nothing. Day 2, still nothing. Then, Sunday night, 9:17 p.m. The front door opens. Emily walks in, giggling. Behind her? Marcus. They move through the house like they own it. He kisses her. She pulls him to the couch. Then they vanish into my bedroom. They didn't even hesitate. I sat there, staring at the screen. My whole life, my whole damn life, a joke. I was the punchline, and they were laughing behind my back for who knows how long. I wanted to scream, to confront them. But instead, I waited. I copied every video file, took screenshots, synced everything to the cloud. Then I dug deeper, found an old burner phone from my college days. Used it to message Emily, pretending to be Marcus's other side chick. I told her, "You're not the only one." She cracked immediately. Messages poured in. Desperate, angry, paranoid. Turns out, they'd been together for almost a year and a half. Cheating in my house, using my money, even lying about why she wasn't ready for kids. She was planning to leave me. But not until Marcus's startup made it big, and they could cash out my investment. They weren't just cheating. They were conspiring. I became someone else in those next few days. Not a husband. Not a friend. A storm. Step 1. Marcus. I scheduled a private meeting with Marcus. Said I had a new investor lined up and wanted to discuss the final funding. He showed up in a press suit, grinning. I handed him a tablet. Press play. The footage rolled. Him, her. My bedroom. His smile? Gone. I leaned in and said, calm as ice. You slept with my wife in my bed, Marcus. But that wasn't your biggest mistake. I had controlling shares in his startup. He didn't read the contract I had him sign 6 months ago. That clause he ignored? It gave me unilateral decision-making power if I suspected financial misconduct. So I fired him. Froze the accounts. Sold the company's IP to a competitor. I didn't even take a profit. Just burned it for the fun of it. His investors. I sent them the footage too, so they knew exactly why their golden boy had fallen. His career was dead before he even left the building. Step 2. Emily. I came home the next day like nothing was wrong. Greeted her with a kiss. She looked confused, but relieved. That night, over dinner, I handed her a box inside. A USB drive with the videos. Printouts of the messages. Divorce papers. She gasped. I can explain. Don't bother. I'm not here for an explanation. I'm here to bury you. I had already moved all my money. The house? In my name. The car she drove? Leased under my LLC. She left with a suitcase and a shattered reputation. But I wasn't done. Step 3. The world. I made an anonymous Reddit post titled, "Caught my wife and best friend cheating." So I burned their lives to the ground. Included clips, voice recordings, texts, all with their faces blurred just enough to be anonymous, but enough for everyone who knew them to recognize. The post went viral. Marcus was blacklisted from every investor circle. Emily lost her job when her firm saw the drama she was tied to. They were pariahs, alone, ashamed, flat broke. It's been almost a year now. Emily moved back in with her parents. Marcus tried to start another company. Flopped within weeks. I heard they tried to make it work. Yeah. Two liars, trying to build a life from the ruins of mine. Let them. I, on the other hand, I moved to a new city. Got a promotion. Met someone who actually respects me. And every now and then, when I think about what they did, I don't cry. I smile. Because they set my world on fire. And I used the flames to forge something stronger. They say revenge is a dish best served cold. But me? I served it frozen, shattered in pieces, just like the hearts they played with.